So he follows the smell of the Japanese food and he follows it and he follows it. And then he starts to hear muffled Japanese voices and he follows those and he follows those until he comes to the mouth of this big military dugout. At this point, it's still dark. He realizes he can't engage right now. If he does manage to take some prisoners, he's not going to be able to keep track of them in the dark. So he decides he's going to sit there, posted up, and wait until the sun comes up. From here, he finds a good hiding spot near the dugout hole where he can still listen and hear what they're talking about. And as he's listening to them that night, he hears them talking about how these stupid American devils don't understand that there's a mighty Japanese flotilla coming that's going to reinforce the Japanese and completely wipe the Marines off the map. And Guy realizes that these Japanese soldiers aren't getting any communications. They have no idea that the Japanese Navy flotilla that they're talking about has been completely destroyed by US Navy Task Force 58 in what's known as the Marianas Turkey Shoot, where we sank 3 of their aircraft carriers, a ton of their escorts, and downed hundreds of Japanese planes. That chunk of reinforcements that they're relying on doesn't even exist anymore, and they have no idea. At this point, Guy realizes, okay, well, they're not gonna willingly surrender because they don't understand to the degree of which they're losing. In fact, they think they're winning. So he's going to have to be a little bit more persuasive when the sun comes up. So the sun comes up, he grabs himself a frag grenade, pulls the pin, lets the spoon go, counts to 3, throws it in the dugout, immediately grabs another frag grenade, pulls the pin, lets the spoon go, counts to 3, throws it in the dugout, grabs a smoke grenade, pulls the pin, lets go of the spoon, throws it in the dugout, posts up on his rock aimed at the dugout entrance, and starts yelling to the Japanese, "Come out with your hands up." And then somebody comes walking through the smoke with their hands up. Okay, good, this is great. And then another guy, okay, even better. And then another guy, okay, that's pretty good. And then another, and another, and another, and pretty soon he's got 12 fucking Imperial Japanese soldiers standing there with his hands up, way more than he anticipated.